All right, so it looks like we're diving into the world of online business today.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. We're going to be looking at Lewis Howes's top 10 ways to make money online.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's from episode 440 of his School of Greatness podcast.
Okay,
And he's also put together a really practical guide to go along with it.
cool.
And what I really appreciate about Howes's approach is how he kind of weaves this idea of integrity throughout.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, he emphasizes that, making money online shouldn't just be about the hustle, but about aligning it with your values. So I'm excited to dig into these 10 strategies and see which ones might be the perfect fit for, our listeners out there.
Yeah, me too. There's got to be something for everyone in here.
Exactly. All right, so first up we have teaching and training.
Interesting.
Now, the idea that people want to learn isn't exactly groundbreaking, right?
Right.
But the internet has totally revolutionized how we learn, and WHO we can learn from.
That's true.
Think about it. You could be a fitness instructor leading workouts on YouTube,
Yeah,
or an artist teaching a painting class on Facebook Live.
I've seen that.
It's really amazing. The possibilities are kind of endless.
Definitely.
And if you're looking to kind of up your video production game a little bit,
Okay.
Howes recommends a platform called Wistia.
Wistia.
Yeah. Have you heard of that one?
I have, yeah. It gives you more control over your content and branding than, say, just uploading straight to YouTube.
Right, exactly. And that becomes super crucial when you're building a business around your content.
Yeah, you need to own it.
All right, so next up is offering a service.
Okay.
And this one's all about identifying those things that you're already great at and figuring out how to solve someone else's problem with those skills.
That makes sense.
So think about it. What are you amazing at that others might struggle with?
Good question.
Could you be a freelance writer who crafts compelling copy?
Yeah.
Or maybe a social media manager who helps businesses build, a really thriving online presence?
I could say that.
Or even a podcast editor who helps creators like us sound amazing?
Haha, good one.
Right. It's all about, providing value.
Yeah.
And Howes really hits on this idea that time is our most valuable resource
For sure.
and that specialized skills are in high demand these days.
Yeah, people are busy. They need help.
And to keep all those client projects organized, he recommends using a project management tool like Asana.
Oh, yeah, Asana's a good one.
It's a lifesaver for sure.
Definitely keeps me on track.
Okay, moving on to creating and selling products.
Right.
What's cool about this strategy is you don't need a brick and mortar store anymore.
Right.
Platforms like Amazon and Shopify have made it so much easier to set up shop online and sell your own products.
Yeah, the barrier to entry is so much lower now.
Yeah, you can write an ebook and sell it on Kindle,
I've thought about doing that.
or design custom t-shirts and sell them through a Shopify store,
Makes sense.
or create handmade crafts and list them on Etsy.
So many options.
And for a really seamless checkout experience, Howes recommends Samcart.
Samcart.
Have you used that one?
I haven't personally, but I've heard good things. It's designed specifically for entrepreneurs selling digital products and online courses.
Interesting. Okay, so now this next one is intriguing.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's membership sites and continuity programs. So the key here is building a community around your expertise
Right.
and offering ongoing value in exchange for recurring revenue.
I like that.
It's like having a subscription to, awesome content and support.
Yeah, that recurring revenue model is powerful.
Yeah, it's really fascinating how it moves beyond just one-off transactions and it fosters this deeper relationship with your audience.
You're not just selling something, you're building a community.
Howes mentions Corey Gregory's fitness membership as a great example of this. And of course, he has his own legacy course,
Right.
which focuses on personal growth and entrepreneurship.
Cool.
And for building and managing these online communities, Howes suggests using a platform called Thinkific.
Thinkific.
Have you ever used that one?
I've heard of it. Yeah, it's specifically designed for creating and delivering those online courses and memberships.
Yeah. All right. So now, if you've already got a following online,
Okay.
affiliate marketing might be right up your alley.
That's a popular one.
Yeah, it's essentially recommending products you love to your audience and earning a commission when they make a purchase through your link.
Yeah, gotta love those affiliate links.
But the key here is authenticity.
Right.
People can spot a disingenuous sales pitch a mile away.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You have to genuinely believe in the products you're promoting.
Absolutely.
And they need to align with your audience's needs and interests.
It's got to be a good fit.
House points to Noah Kagan's AppSumo as a great example of affiliate marketing done right.
Oh, yeah, AppSumo.
They curate deals on software and online tools, so it feels like you're getting insider access to something special.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And for managing all the moving parts of an affiliate marketing business, House suggests Infusionsoft.
Infusionsoft.
Have you ever used that one?
I've heard of it, but haven't used it personally. I think it helps you track leads, manage your email list, and automate your marketing efforts.
Sounds pretty powerful.
Definitely.
So let's say you've got a blog idea brewing in your mind,
Okay.
something you're passionate about and want to share with the world.
I like it.
Could that blog become a platform for earning ad revenue?
Interesting.
That's what House explores with his strategy, building a site and selling ads.
Makes sense.
But he emphasizes that you shouldn't even think about ads until you've built a solid foundation of valuable content.
Right. Content is king.
It's about building that trust.
Yeah.
First, you don't want to just bombard your audience with ads before they even know who you are, what you're about.
Exactly.
And when you do start incorporating ads, it's important to be ethical
Of course.
and mindful of user experience.
Yeah, you don't want to drive people away.
You want to choose ads that are relevant to your audience
Right.
and integrate them in a way that doesn't feel intrusive or spammy.
Nobody likes that.
For a reliable website, Hosting House is a fan of WP Engine.
WP Engine.
Okay. Now, selling sponsorships for branded content is a bit different from traditional advertising.
How so?
It's more about partnering with brands to create content that aligns with both your audience and the brand's message.
So it's more collaborative.
Yeah, imagine a food blogger partnering with a spice company to create a series of recipes featuring their products.
Oh, I get it. So it's like a natural fit.
Yeah, it's a win-win for everyone involved.
Cool.
And for podcasters looking to attract sponsors, House recommends PowerPress.
PowerPress.
It's a plugin that helps you manage and showcase your podcast sponsorships.
Handy.
All right, so we're making good progress here.
Yeah, this is great.
We've covered a lot of ground already, but there's still more to come.
Awesome. I'm ready for it.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Sounds good. It's interesting how House structures these strategies. It's almost like a natural progression.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like he starts with ideas that leverage your individual skills and then moves towards approaches that involve building like a community or a platform.
Yeah, you start by honing your craft and then figure out how to share it with the world.
Exactly.
In bigger and bolder ways.
Exactly.
And speaking of getting the word out,
Yeah.
the tools that he suggests along the way are pretty impressive.
They are.
It seems like having the right platform can really make or break some of these strategies.
Oh, absolutely.
Help you streamline processes,
Mm-hmm.
manage your audience,
Right.
and really amplify your impact.
Yeah. Impact is about more than just reach, though, isn't it?
So true.
We were talking about authenticity earlier.
Right.
And I think that plays a huge role in building a successful online business.
Oh, for sure. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game online.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with all the gurus and influencers.
Right.
But I think people are craving authenticity, that realness that connects on a deeper level.
Totally. It's about showing up as your true self.
Yes.
Warts and all. People can sense when you're being genuine.
Yeah.
And that's what builds trust.
Which brings us back to House's emphasis on integrity.
Right.
It's not just about making money.
Yeah.
It's about making money in a way that feels good
Mm-hmm.
and aligns with your values.
Building a business you're proud of.
Exactly.
One that reflects your personality and your passions.
Yes.
That's something no algorithm can replicate.
So out of all these strategies,
Okay.
which one do you think holds the most potential for someone just starting out?
That's a great question.
Someone who might be feeling a little overwhelmed by all the options.
It really depends on their individual skills and interests, of course.
Of course.
But I think offering a service is a fantastic starting point
Okay.
for a few reasons.
I'm listening.
First, it's relatively low barrier to entry.
Right.
You don't need a huge following or
Yes.
a fancy website.
Yeah.
You just need to be skilled at something people are willing to pay for.
And there's always a need for talented freelancers.
Yeah.
Right? Every business needs a good writer,
Yep.
a savvy social media manager,
Mm-hmm.
a virtual assistant to keep things running smoothly.
Absolutely. The list goes on and on.
Plus, it's a great way to build your portfolio,
Yeah.
gain real-world experience,
Mm-hmm.
and start generating income relatively quickly.
Exactly. And it can help you figure out your niche.
That's a good point.
What you truly enjoy doing.
Right.
And where your skills are most valuable.
Okay, so you start with that foundation
Yeah.
of offering a service, and then you can kind of branch out from there.
Exactly.
Maybe you create a product that complements your service.
Yeah.
Or you launch a membership community
Right.
to offer more support to your clients.
It's like planting those seeds of your skills
I love that.
and watching a whole garden of possibilities grow from there.
Speaking of things that light me up,
Okay.
let's talk about the teaching and training strategy.
All right.
I think there's something so powerful about tapping into that human desire to learn and grow.
We're hardwired for curiosity,
Right.
constantly seeking out new knowledge and skills.
Yeah. And the internet has become this incredible platform
It really has.
for sharing expertise with the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not limited to just formal online courses or webinars.
Right.
You could be teaching through blog posts,
Yeah.
YouTube videos,
Yes.
even Instagram stories.
It's all about finding the format that best suits your style
Exactly.
and connecting with your audience in a way that feels authentic.
Speaking of audience,
Okay.
that seems to be a key element across all these strategies.
It is.
It's not just about creating something awesome.
Right.
It's about creating something awesome that resonates with a specific group of people.
You hit the nail on the head. It's about understanding your audience,
Yeah.
their needs, their desires, even their pain points.
What are they struggling with?
Exactly.
What solutions are they searching for?
Yeah.
How can you offer something that genuinely makes a difference in their lives?
And that's where the whole world of online marketing tools comes in. Email lists, social media analytics,
Website traffic data.
all of that can help you gain a deeper understanding of who your audience is
Right.
and how they're responding to your content.
So it's not just about creativity. It's
Right.
also about strategy
Exactly.
and a little bit of tech savviness.
For sure, and a healthy dose of persistence and resilience.
Yes. Can't forget those.
Okay. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on membership sites and continuity programs.
Oh, yeah, me too.
The idea of recurring revenue is pretty appealing,
It is.
especially in the often unpredictable world of online business.
It can be a game changer.
It provides a level of stability
Right.
and predictability.
That allows you to focus on creating great content
Yeah.
and nurturing your community.
But it's not just about the money, is it?
No, it's not.
It's about building a community, a sense of belonging,
Right.
a place where people can connect and support each other.
It's like building a tribe,
Exactly.
a community of people who are excited to learn from each other and support each other's growth.
It's about more than transactions, it's about transformation.
I love that.
Now, affiliate marketing seems like a natural extension of building an online community.
Yeah, it does.
If you're already recommending products and services you love, why not earn a commission for those recommendations?
Right.
It's about leveraging your influence to connect your audience with products that align with their interests.
But again, authenticity is key.
Oh, absolutely.
You have to be genuine in your recommendations.
Right. People can smell a sales pitch a mile away.
If you lose that trust, it's game over.
Exactly. It all comes back to building a strong foundation of credibility and authenticity.
So it's about finding that sweet spot
Yeah.
where you're promoting products you're genuinely excited about, products that you believe will add value to your audience's lives.
And that requires doing your research,
Yeah.
being selective about the products you promote,
Right.
and aligning yourself with brands that share your values.
Right.
It's about building a business with integrity.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about websites.
Okay.
Building a site and selling ads can be a great option
Yeah.
if you have a knack for creating content and attracting an audience. But as Howes emphasizes, it's a long game.
Yeah, it takes time.
It takes time and consistent effort
Definitely.
to build a website that generates significant ad revenue.
It's not about slapping up a website and expecting money to magically appear.
Right.
It's about crafting valuable content,
Yes.
optimizing your site for search engines, and building a loyal readership.
And it's not like you can just plaster your site with ads and call it a day, right?
No, definitely not. You have
Okay.
to be strategic about placement, make sure the ads are relevant to your audience, and create a user experience that feels natural and enjoyable.
Right. You don't want to just bombard people with, flashy banners the second they land on your site.
Yeah, exactly. It's about finding that balance between monetization and maintaining a positive user experience.
Your website's like your online home,
It is.
It should reflect your brand and your values.
Yeah.
Speaking of representing your brand, well, selling sponsorships for branded content
Yeah.
seems like a more integrated approach than just running those generic ads.
I think so too. It's about finding sponsors who align with your values and whose products or services genuinely complement your content.
So you're creating these partnerships
Mm-hmm.
that benefit everyone involved.
Exactly.
You, the sponsor, and your audience.
A win-win-win.
Transparency is key here, though,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. You have to be upfront with your audience about sponsored content
Yeah.
and maintain that authenticity we were talking about earlier.
Right. Your audience needs to know that you're not just, shilling for a paycheck.
Exactly.
You're still providing honest opinions and recommendations.
Okay, enough with the digital world for a second. What about taking things offline?
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Events, both online and in person, can be such a powerful way to connect with your audience on a deeper level.
There's just something magical about bringing people together
Isn't there?
around a shared passion or interest.
It's electric.
You can foster those real connections, create these really memorable experiences,
Yeah.
and offer those learning opportunities that just aren't the same through a screen.
You can't beat face-to-face.
How like building a tribe,
Yeah, it is.
a community of people who are excited to learn from each other and support each other's growth.
I love that. And it doesn't have to be a massive conference.
Right.
It could be a small workshop, a local meetup, even a virtual summit.
It's all about finding what works for your audience and your brand.
Exactly.
Which brings us to masterminds and coaching.
Okay.
Another strategy that emphasizes, community and connection.
It's a good one. It's not just about teaching people.
Right.
It's about guiding them, supporting them, and holding them accountable.
I love that aspect of it. It's like being a mentor and a cheerleader all rolled into one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like that you're creating a space for shared learning where everyone can benefit from each other's experiences and insights.
And finally, getting creative. This one feels like it kind of encompasses all the other strategies, but with an added layer of personal flair.
This is where you get to really let your personality shine.
Yeah, it's about thinking outside the box, experimenting with different approaches, and finding your unique voice in the online world.
House uses the example of inspirational Instagram accounts that have built these massive followings.
We've seen, though.
And leverage that influence to create their own businesses.
That's so inspiring.
Yeah.
To see people embrace their individuality and create something truly unique.
It reminds us that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to online business.
So true.
It's about finding what feels authentic to you and building a business that aligns with your values and your vision.
I think that's such an important takeaway from this whole deep dive.
Me too.
It's not just about following a formula or copying what someone else is doing.
Right.
It's about tapping into your own strengths, your own passions, and creating something that feels meaningful to you.
So for our listener out there, let's distill this down to one key question.
Okay.
What are you most drawn to?
What sparked your curiosity?
Which of these strategies resonated most with your skills, your interests, your vision for the future?
And what's one small step you can take today to move closer to making those dreams a reality?
The online world is full of possibilities.
It really is.
We're excited to see what you create